All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here tonight for this very, very special yet very, very serious show. This is a very serious show, and Don and I both request that our audience takes this very, very seriously. We're going to be asking for some help here to help us with something that is happening right now that is very serious. I'm at a loss for words. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know. I don't even know. Words can't describe what I'm feeling right now, what Don and I are dealing with. We are handling it as best as possible, but we request your help. So please stick around. Whether you're here live or on the replay, please listen to this entire show. Share it out with as many people as possible because we need the help of as many people as possible regarding this. Before we get to the topic and address all these issues, let me first of all make sure that everything is rolling smoothly. Let me check out the back end of YouTube and make sure that it's rolling well, and it looks like it is. Already 2 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. 1 thumb up. And let me make sure that the YouTube notification has also gone out, and it looks like it has. And let me do a sound check. I'm at a loss for words. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, the misfits are already here. 13 in the box. You people never sleep. And I'm not talking about my audience. I'm talking about Jamie's audience. You're here because you need to fill some kind of sick void in your life, right? Because you're unhappy and miserable about certain aspects of yourselves, and you see me as an easy target to try to fill the void that you're missing. It's ridiculous. It's the truth. What's even more ridiculous is one 39-year-old grown-ass man out here on the internet, on YouTube, attacking women as his primary source of content, attacking women, abusing women publicly on this platform. Now, a lot of the women that he's abused out here were women that he supposedly was dating or was the online girlfriend, per se, of his network known as the Legion. But now he's coming at my girlfriend, and that's where the buck stops. That's where the buck stops. Now, I'm not triggered. Don is not triggered. Don knows exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. This is a lather, rinse, repeat process. Everything that Jamie's starting to do right now has already been done by other people like Coach J. We're just going to call him Coach J, who now all of a sudden is helping Jamie with this, right? When he said he was going to stick his nose out of it, keep his nose out of it, I mean, we knew that wasn't going to happen, dude. We knew that. That's cool. Hey, whatever, do what you got to do. And they're trying to basically get to me by getting to my girlfriend. That's not going to happen. No matter what you say, Jamie, no matter what you say, Coach J, no matter what anyone says in your audience, and the attacks are vile. They're just very, very vile and sick. These people are sick in the head. This is the most sickening group I've ever come across in my entire life. This is the most sickening group I've ever come across in my entire life. They are so miserable. They hate themselves so much deep within that they think it's okay for Jamie to use innocent women. Women that have been through a lot. Every person's been through a lot, but there are some people that have gone through a lot more than others. And because women are much easier targets, for sick men like Jamie to go after, he preys on their vulnerabilities and exploits them for his content. Now, listen, I don't care how long you've been supporting Jamie or who you are. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't have hatred for anyone, right? But even you folks out there that have been supporting him know this is wrong. You know, as a woman of his audience or any woman that supports him, now we're going to leave the men out of it for a second, but any woman that supports this supposed grown-ass 39-year-old man to attack other women for whatever reason, how would you like it if he did that to you? Why don't you put yourself in the shoes of these innocent women that are being used for fake instigated drama so he has something to talk about and something to incite donations on, and most importantly, to fulfill his sponsorship. Now, I shared a couple of clips on my community wall on my latest posting where Jamie yesterday during his live stream where he said all this vile stuff about my girlfriend Dawn and myself. He mentioned the part about, Brian, his sponsor, and Wise Night Owl, which if you go look at the posting and click on both links independently, they are 1-minute clips that link back to his channel. It's not a re-upload. It's basically you can clip stuff now from other people's channels and share that clip that's actually a part of their video, and it refers you back to their channel. So it's not a re-uploaded piece of content here. It doesn't violate their copyright or anything. It actually more so helps promote them. But I'm not trying to promote the guy. I'm trying to raise awareness and show certain clips of where this guy is saying things that are pretty much showing his cards. Okay? He mentioned, let's just say, for the sake of things, that, it is Brian. What are you going to do about it, right? So why would you even say that if it wasn't true? Why would you even acknowledge it if it wasn't true? You're acknowledging it because you know you are still sponsored by Brian. There's no way you'd be able to afford to do this type of work based on your donations alone. And again, I'm not trying to wallet watch you. I'm just stating the facts. Okay? And I don't think you would be doing such crazy, vile shit to prey on the vulnerabilities of innocent women as part of your fake instigated drama, dude. You should be really ashamed of yourself, man. Honestly. You should be ashamed of yourself. And more so, again, your audience of misfits or people that are very mentally ill. I mean, honestly, this audience that supports this type of content and attacks on other innocent women, there are women in his chat, you ladies in the Legion chat, that are supporting the hateful and vile attacks of innocent other women. Hey, look, if Jamie has a problem with me, then deal with me, right? Don't come at my woman. That's just the worst move any man can make. And don't say because I made a posting saying I'm going to go at your parents. I wasn't ever going to go at your parents, but it triggered you, right? I put that out there because you just won't stop. You just won't stop, right? I put that out there because I knew you would react to it. And I knew you would create all this hateful content, right? And I knew you would create the most hateful and vile stream. You're going to keep doing it, which puts your channels at risk, which you don't care because they'll just come back onto their channels if you get shut down. But the bottom line is this dude went off for hours regarding myself, and he kept on attacking my girlfriend Dawn. Additionally, he's using altered content, altered voice clips. They are altered. We know the originals. They are altered. I know for a fact, and so does Don, we know they're altered. And here's the thing. If you, James, want to keep getting altered clips from Coach J, if you guys want to keep altering clips and sharing them on your channels, we're going to continue to flag them as altered content not disclosed. Because if you don't remember, YouTube now requires you to disclose altered content, and they can tell what's altered. It sounds a little more synthetic during certain parts. So here's the thing. Here's a tip for you, James and Coach J. If you're going to alter content and you don't disclose it as altered content, which you're not going to do that because you want your audiences to think it's real, which it's not, right? You take actual clips and you spin them out of context with AI generated voices, right? So if you don't disclose that, guess what? We're going to keep flagging you for misuse of altered content, not disclosing it. And eventually all of you will be shut down. And you can cry all you want. I don't care. I'm just making my audience aware here because my girlfriend, Dawn, is under attack by the Legion. And we're asking for your help. We're asking for your help. Dawn is sleeping, but she knows I'm doing this. Okay? We're asking for your help because nobody deserves to go through this much abuse. I don't deserve it, but I'm a man. I can handle it, right? I'm not saying that women can't handle it. Because women have become a lot stronger nowadays, and Dawn has dealt with this, and she laughs at it now. And so do many other women that have gone through the same things, being abused by Jamie as content, and have been exploited by Jamie as content. There are many women that have gone through it that are laughing at it now, but they're still taking it seriously, and they're fighting it. They're trying to stop it, right? Now, this is the time here, regardless of our differences of opinion. Okay, Tiffany, Amber, Country Joe, Noodle Mash, Patty, Be Good, and anyone else out there that has some reach with your YouTube channel. Now is the time to step in and please help support Dawn get through this. This is not fair to her. It's not fair to me. It's definitely not fair to me either. But I'm a man. I'm going to stand tall here. I can handle the little pipsqueak. I can handle him, okay? I'm here being strong. But my woman does not deserve this. No woman deserves this, right? No man or woman deserves this. But men, we're like, fuck it. Okay, whatever. It's just some other dude trying to bust our chops, whatever, right? But when it comes to women, that's a different story. When men prey on the vulnerabilities of innocent women that are going through things, it affects them to the point of where, in some cases, it can drive them over the edge. That's what this guy does with his content, whether it's intentional or not, whether it's fake instigated or not. I think a lot of it's fake instigated, but I think also he gets very triggered. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Welcome to the Mod Crew. Be Good. If that's the real you, hang on a second, Be Good. Before you go, there's a 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. That's the real Be Good. Be Good, I'm going to add you as a moderator here on the channel. Welcome to the Mod Crew. Hello, all from a very wet south of England. Yeah, well, the weather's gotten great here. I'm sorry to hear that you're still getting rain there. I mean, we might get a few rainstorms before summer comes. But yeah, great to see you here, Donna. Welcome to the Mod Crew. Be Good. Hey, Eli. Can't stay. Have to drive, but I'm sorry to hear this. And you or Don shouldn't have to deal with this. Take care. I'll see you later. Wonderful. Yeah, no worries. Please come back and check out the replay when you can. Absolutely 100. Thank you so much. Thank you. And God bless you. I don't know if you believe, Be Good, but whether you believe or not, you know, I still respect you. I believe in God. I'm going to bless you regardless whether you believe or not. God bless you. Thank you for caring. Seriously, thank you for caring. And thank you for standing tall against this abusive, hateful and abusive content and vile actions from Jamie himself. It is the real you. I verified it with the Go to Channel. Yeah, you know how it goes. You run a channel too. I mean, you know how it goes. You click on Go to Channel, and there it is. It's all good, right? We've all been doing this for a while. Be Good. You know, we know how YouTube works, right? Jamie's saying, oh, Eli didn't know that you could clip content. I knew you could do that, dude. I've known you can do that for years. I was just mentioning it to people that didn't know, okay? And I still know more about how YouTube works than you do. The only thing that you know how to do is circumvent and band evade and attack and harass and bully innocent women on this platform and even men. But the men, you know, we handle it differently, right? We'll keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going toe to toe, dude. You want to keep going? You want to keep regurgitating the same stuff that's been done over and over again? Whatever, dude. It's going to get boring. It's going to get old, right? And eventually you're going to get shut down. You're going to get shut down. You're probably going to get shut down sooner than you think because now you're amping it up, right? Thank you, Eli. Thank you for standing tall. Yeah, absolutely. I'm pissed off, Be Good. I'm not triggered, but I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because this guy needs to be held accountable for this stuff. The problem is his audience is the problem. You got a bunch of really sick, mentally ill women in that chat that support him and pay him money to attack other innocent women on the platform. Think about it. I don't care if you hate me. Hate me all you want. I don't care. I'm a man. I'll stand tall. But I'm going to stand up for all the innocent women. Even in this modern world of women being liberated and being stronger, they don't deserve this. And they still have the same emotions they've always had. And they don't deserve some pipsqueak, 39-year-old, sorry excuse of a man to prey on their vulnerabilities for his content. That's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous, man. You have no moral compass, dude. You don't. And neither does your audience. Your audience of sick, miserable, mentally ill people have no moral compass. They support you. They donate to you to attack other innocent women. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Donna, Jamie's a very intelligent person, but he really needs to channel that intelligence into something more constructive. Well, you're being really nice about it, Donna, and I understand that. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's all premeditated. This is all premeditated. It's all premeditated, and he's getting paid by his sponsor, Brian, to amp it up. He has to do this. He's forced to do this, or he gets no dinero, no money. All right? That's the bottom line. I mean, he's going to be dealing with a lot of heat. I'm telling you this right now. Yeah, you're going to keep coming. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Trash talk my woman, dude. Show your true cards. All right? That's fine. But now you're basically going to get people to really come at you, right? And you probably want that because it creates more of your content. But, dude, I bet you anything, sooner than you think, your channels are going to go down on YouTube. And then you're going to go to Rumble. Then you're going to take a little break, come back, and start all over again, right? And get some other people to verify channels for you, and you'll be back. And you'll do the same thing. And you're going to keep doing the same thing. And guess what? I'm still going to be here, and we're still going to be here, right? And as long as you keep doing this, we're going to do whatever we can to stop this. Now, if you want to create real content, fine, we'll leave you alone. But if you're going to come at innocent women, especially my own woman, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. And again, like many people are saying, flag him down for copyright. Sue him for slander. Sue him for copyright. Get an R on him. No, I'm not doing all that. No. We're not going to go down that route. I'm not going to give you that. We're going to fight this YouTube style. Okay? And we're going to see where the audience goes. We're going to see who has more support. The good side of things, standing up for innocent women that are having their emotions exploited, their vulnerabilities preyed on by you. We're going to see who's going to get more support eventually. Because I'm telling you, eventually, dude, there's going to be an army of women here and men that are going to overpower your crappy little tiny audience of 40 or 50 people. And then the rest are lurkers like myself that can't stand you. And then the rest are bots, right? So we know your true audience is maybe 40 or 50 people, right? And then the rest are lurkers, right? Now, folks, I'm going to step away for a quick break because Dawn just woke up. I want to check in with her real quick. So I'm going to take about a 7 or 8 minute break right now. And then I'll be back to share a lot more because Dawn and I are asking for your help. There's a lot more to talk about. I'm going to try to limit the show to an hour and 15 minutes, but I got to take a quick break right now. Let me see here. So stick around. We'll be right back. and get right back down to business. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Dawn's doing great. She just woke up to use the restroom real quick, and she's going back to bed. She says hello to everyone, and thank you for all of the birthday wishes. Speaking of which, later on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on Coach Eli 2, we're going to be celebrating Dawn's 49th birthday bash, and we're hoping to bring on some of our trusted, members of this channel here. So if you're interested in popping on the StreamYard and celebrating Dawn's birthday with us live here on the panel, as long as you're a trusted person that we know is going to be decent, right? Please email me at coacheli@coach.eliasmelas.com and let me know that you want to participate, and I will send you the StreamYard link there. So yeah, that stream is already set up. The event is already set, and regardless of whether it's rebroadcasted or not, we're going to completely ignore it. We're going to treat it like we do the members-only live streams, except it's going to be publicly available for everyone to view and everyone to chat here. All right. Let me just make sure everything is still rolling smoothly here. Celebrating Dawn's birthday with us live here on the panel. Yeah, good morning to you as well, Kayla. Happy birthday to Dawn. Yeah, Dawn is 49 today. Yeah, 1 year away from 50. I just hit 50 this past December, and I feel great. I don't feel any different than I did when I was 40 or even 30. I've just aged a little bit. And I need to shave my beard. I haven't shaved my beard in 3 weeks. I'm going to shave my beard and do my beard all up for the show tonight. We really need your help, folks. We really need your help. This abuse coming from Jamie and the Legion has gone way too far. I think you all can agree with that. This is some of the most hateful and vile content I've ever seen from anyone. And it just has to stop. Now, I'm not saying that Jamie should no longer create content. The hateful and vile content needs to stop. You really, really need to get a grip on yourself, Jamie. Because let me tell you, your behavior out here, if you ever try to do any other job, people are going to look at this and say, wow. Wow. Now, you may try to come back and say the same things about me, but I've made mistakes and I've apologized and I've moved on. You've been constantly attacking and harassing people and going at women, preying on their vulnerabilities, and abusing women, verbally abusing women online, putting stuff out on your channel with the intent to harm them so you get a reaction from your audience and you call that entertainment so you can get donations. I mean, seriously, man. Honestly, are you proud of yourself for doing that? Do you feel that makes you a good man, let alone a good human being? Honestly, dude. Honestly, man, there are a lot of people that are really, really super angry with the way you treat people, especially the way you abuse certain women that you pick on for your content. If you think that you have the right to create this type of content, if you in your head feel that you're doing nothing wrong, then you've got more mental issues than I ever fathomed. I'm asking our good audience here and any of you that have been victims of Jamie and the Legion that if you see this abusive behavior, please report it to YouTube. I'm asking you folks to take a stance and help me. I can't do this on my own. I need your help. We need to let YouTube know about this. We need to make them aware. This is bullying and harassment, and it's hateful and abusive content. And it's preying on vulnerable individuals. You can even flag someone for, abusing vulnerable individuals. And women that are going through a lot of issues are vulnerable individuals. In some cases, disabled people can be considered vulnerable individuals. In other cases, if they're the instigators, if a disabled person is trash talking someone that's not disabled, that does not make them a vulnerable individual. That makes them a horrible person, despite their disability. And that's one thing that James likes to spin out of context. He likes to call us, on this end, disabled haters, when the truth of the matter is we're standing up for these people that he's abusing on his end and exploiting them for content. Like right now, he's exploiting Mrs. P, pretending to be her friend because Noodle Mash left the Legion. Tia, how you doing? Welcome to the Mod Crew. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your continued support. I want you all, I don't care about giving the views because his channels will go down for circumvention really soon, right? I want you all to go and see that latest stream on, maybe scrub through it, and it's on his General Legion channel. He also has the Wise Knight Legion channel. It used to be called Coach Legion. You can access that from the homepage. If you go to his General Legion channel, you click on the homepage, or it automatically takes you to the homepage. Scroll down, you'll see the Wise Knight Legion channel, where he's made that channel all about hateful and abusive content on me. You folks go and check out those channels, and if you feel that he's violating the terms of service, if you feel he's bullying and harassing myself, Don, or any other innocent men or women, okay? Shwemeriffy with the $11.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Wow. Happy birthday to Don. Your stream going to be at 3 a.m. where I'm at, so I won't join the stream, but I hope you'll have lots of fun. Well, thank you so much. Folks, please like the super chat by Shwemeriffy. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's 1304 US. Yeah, you're very welcome for the wrench. And as we get to know Shwemeriffy, we'll eventually wrench Shwemeriffy as well. Tia, you've been phenomenal. You've been very supportive. You've been around and you've seen what's going on. And you all know that I'm not full of shit. You all know I'm not coming out here trying to get lots of views and this and that. Yes, I'm a YouTuber. I want to get views. I want to grow. Who doesn't? But this is the truth of the matter. Don and I just want to create our actual content. Yeah, Coach Jay, I didn't threaten his parents. Get out of here. Stop trying to stir the pot. Go to bed with your woman, dude. Leave us alone. You just are so obsessed with this, man. Jeez, dude, stop nitpicking. You guys on that mentally disturbed end, on the Legion side, you guys like to nitpick every little thing and take it way out of context because you're miserable people trying to slow down happy people like myself. You're pathetic, man. You are. I didn't threaten his parents. What I said was, hey, and I deleted it. Because I wanted to. I know you guys screenshotted it. I don't care. I screenshot it. I don't care. I didn't threaten them. I said, dude, you want me to talk about your parents? You're talking about my girl. Isn't this a public forum? Don't I have the right to talk about people? He's a public figure. He talks about my mom, right? He talks about my family, so why can't I talk about his, Coach Jay? So sit down in STFU. Get out of here, man. You're miserable, dude. You can't even stay away 1 or 2 months, dude. You're so miserable, bro. Go make some more altered content so we can flag you for not marking it as altered content, all right? You're welcome. Thank you so much, Swammer. There's a 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. Thank you again for your $11.99 super chat from where you're at. We're going to heart that. And it's 1304 US. Thank you so much. All donations today, 100% of the donations are going to Don. And Don and I, we're going on a family trip. And we're not trying to beg for donations. We're just letting you know we've had some pretty crazy expenses this month. Okay. I even, it was mentioned publicly, so I'll say it. I even paid off the settlement I had in court about a week or so ago, maybe like a week or week and a half ago. I paid off the entire settlement early. I wanted to just clear that out, so the $1,000 has been paid. So yeah, that's kind of set myself and Don back a little bit. We're going to be fine, but should you feel inclined to help support us, Don and I are going to be we're going to be going to visit her parents next weekend. And if you want to donate, the money will go to that. This is all for Don. This is all for Don. Hey Jason, how you doing? Hi bro, how you doing? I'm doing all right, man. Same old different day, dude. Same old different day. Yeah, you can always catch the replay, Swammer Iffy and anyone else. It's going to be publicly available here, and we hope to have some people on the panel. We've got 10 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. 60 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm asking for help on behalf of Don. Don't do this for me. I'm not asking anyone out here that cares about what's happening to Don and I. I'm not even asking you to go to bat for me. No, forget it. I'll handle that. But please stand tall for Don. Tiffany, Amber, Country Joe, Tia, Patty, Noodle Mash, Be Good, anyone else that's experienced abuse from the Legion or abuse in general, please stand tall for Dawn. She needs your support now more than ever. Now, she's doing fine. She's not letting this get to her, and we're ignoring it. But it's not right anyway. I'm not going to sit back and let some 39-year-old arrogant, ignorant pipsqueak that has no other content continue to abuse myself, let alone my girlfriend, for content. Tia says he was triggered, so he plays clips of Dawn in private combos. What a low. Yeah, but you want to know something, Tia? Those clips that he's playing, they've been altered by Coach J. You know who Coach J is, right? So right now, you can actually take anyone's voice and you can alter it to get them to say whatever you want them to say. Those clips have been altered, okay? I'm telling you, it's obvious they've been altered because Don didn't say those things, a lot of those things. And the fact that they're altering the content and they're not disclosing it right now, when you create a video or a live stream on the back end, YouTube asks you, do you have any altered content? You have to disclose that as altered content. And if you don't, you can get flagged and removed for that. So I'm making them aware. I made them aware earlier on in the show that I'm personally going to any of this altered content and flagging it for not being disclosed as altered content. Because if they disclose it as altered content, then their audience will see clearly, because YouTube puts it as a label on the video, altered content. The audience will know it's fake instigated drama. I think they already know, but I think they'll more so know, right? So that's fine. You guys want to continue to alter the content to get Dawn to say things she's not saying, right? We're going to keep flagging you for misuse of altered content. And guess what? Poof, you'll be gone, right? And yeah, you can come back on other channels, right? But Coach Jay, do you want to lose your channel where all your content's at? You probably downloaded it, but then you'd have to start over at 0 subs and then regain traction and all that. Do you really want to deal with that, dude? Right? And Jamie, one way or another, is going to be removed eventually again because he's circumventing, because he's been banned from the platform over a year ago, right? Hey, RJ, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Smash a thumbs up, lurkers. Yeah, 12 thumbs up, 58 in the box. Please smash a thumbs up. Please share this out. Four thumbs up on the super chat. Thanks again for the super chat, Shmamarithi. We're at 43 minutes. I'm not going to be on too much longer. So if you ladies truly, truly care about Dawn's best wishes, and this hits your heart and soul because you've also been through the same thing with Jamie and the Legion, please feel free to stream about it, talk about it, share it on your community walls. And please help us report this to YouTube and stop this very, very vile behavior. Like, honestly, like I've said, I'm not going to file copyrights. I'm not going to sue anyone. I'm not going to go through all that. I don't want to deal with that. Let's handle this here and let the court of public opinion speak for what's happening. Let the guy do what he's going to do, because he's going to burn himself. He's going to burn and bury himself, right? But if you folks really care, now's the time to step up. If you truly care about Dawn, now's the time to make it apparent. Today, right after you watch this stream, or later today if you watch it on the replay, step up and take a stance for this. Because I've been standing up for all of you. And right now I'm asking you for your help, not for me, for my lady who's innocent, my lady who's been going through a lot of health issues that are out of her control. And these people on the other side are trying to make it seem like it's within her control. No, it's not. And the funny thing is, a lot of these women in the Legion have gone through similar things, or even worse things than Dawn's going through, yet they're sitting there and paying this guy money to attack Dawn and other innocent women that left the Legion because they no longer want to be a part of that vile content or that abusive and toxic community. See, here's the thing, Jamie. I can go to bed every night. I'm going to go to bed after this and not have to worry about if my channels are going to still exist tomorrow or later today, right? You go to bed every night wondering if you're going to get that email where your channels go down, right? Especially the ones you built over 1,000 subscribers, right? You're starting to really push the envelope, right? And the more you push the envelope and the more you piss people off that have already dealt with similar things regarding you and that have taken you down in the past, you're going to supercharge these people to drop everything and find every way possible to report you on Twitter, at Team YouTube, for bullying and harassment, hateful and abusive content, abusing vulnerable individuals, and abuse of altered content. You can come out to your audience and say, this is not altered, this is actually what it's saying. No, it's altered, dude. You can tell. Part of the voice is synthetic. You can tell it's altered. Don and I both know what she said, right? And so start disclosing your clips as altered content or deal with the repercussions of being flagged for it and being removed. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Or you can do the best thing for all of us. Leave me alone. Leave Don alone. Do your own thing and I'll stop. You stop coming at myself and my woman and I'll stop. James, I'll stop. I'll stop when you stop. I only started because you started coming at me unprovoked, because Brian forced you to. Okay? You know, here's the thing. I don't care if you go publicly and say, oh, Brian hasn't been around in 2 years. I don't care. I don't care what comes out of your mouth. What I care about, what I know, is what you know deep within. You know deep within he's sponsoring you and forcing you to do this. And you got to deal with the backlash because the man paying you $3,000 a month or so is saying, do this or I pull the sponsorship money. You can say whatever you want on the front lines, dude. No one's buying it at all, right? No one's buying it at all. A large march. You could take those channels down. You could take You could take those channels down by striking Jamie, telling you to be circumventing. Why won't you do that? I don't understand. Because I don't deal with the copyright system anymore, especially when it comes to him. I don't deal with it. I'm not going to sue him for anything. I'm not going to go through the hassle. Okay, it's a big hassle. I'm going to handle this YouTube style. Because here's the thing, Large Marge. I mean, that's just a ridiculous name, okay? He's going to come back anyway. There's no point. He's going to come back. So the only thing that's effective is flagging for terms of service violations, okay? And that's that. That's it. It's not worth putting your channel at risk dealing with him filing copyrights, okay? It's not worth it. Because all he'll do is say, oh, Eli filed a copyright. If he goes down for circumventing or goes down for bullying and harassment, if everyone's flagging him, he can't blame me. He can't blame me. He can blame himself because he knows everyone's already flagging him. Everyone's been flagging you for ages, dude. So don't blame me if you go down. Blame yourself for the content you create. Those awful trolls saying terrible things. No, it's Coach J coming in here. He's a miserable clown. You're a miserable clown, dude, and they are altered. Take the chance, dude. You're being flagged for altered content. And so, that's that. And you don't think if you're flagged for altered content that they're going to sit there and then also look at the fact that you are harassing someone on the platform and they might just take you down for that. So you do your stupid shit at your own risk, dude, and just leave me alone. We want nothing to do with you. You're pathetic, Coach J, to now be on civil terms with James to come at me, dude. Wow. And then a month ago, you're saying, I'm done with the Eli stuff. I apologize to him. Why do you think I didn't come over there when you apologize? Because you're full of it, dude. You're full of it, bro. You're full of it, dude. So keep coming in on your sock accounts and try to talk trash. You don't mean shit to me, dude. And you don't get to us. It doesn't affect us. And see, Coach J, you can't get 65 in the box in the middle of the night. And I don't care if they're the haters. The haters want to watch me. The people that love Don and I want to watch us. The people that hate us want to watch us. They will watch us whether someone's rebroadcasting, and if not, they'll come here. That's our audience. Love us or hate us, we are the draw. And we're saying that respectfully, but we are the draw. And you guys are jealous because of that. Now, again, to our audience here, we're not trying to show off. Don and I are very humble, but to these people, they need to be called out to their face directly. All right. We are back live. Sorry. I had to dump the delay. Because I said something that I didn't want to put out. That's why I do it. I will just say this to Coach J. Just sit down and STFU. That's all. Let me make sure that we're still commented on the channel weeks ago. I still haven't responded to your comments. But what I want to know before I respond to you, so done with it, like, who do you support? Whose side are you on? I'm not saying you have to pick a side. I'm saying when it comes to what Jamie's doing, do you agree with it? Do you agree with his harassment and bullying and abusing women verbally on the internet and doing the vile things he does to attack women that are going through things or disabled women? Do you agree with that? I'm curious to know where your stance is, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. No disrespect. And I'm sure you got a free channel membership from Patty, so you can thank Patty for that. But thank you for being here and being a channel member, regardless. Let me check real quick. So done with it, stick around. You actually channel weeks ago. I still haven't responded. who do you support? Whose side are you on? I'm not saying it. Give me a second. And abusing women verbally on the internet and doing the vile things he does to attack women that are going through things. All right, I had to make sure that we were still in sync, and we are. Yeah, okay, we're still in sync too. Yeah, I had to dump the delay because, I just, sometimes I have my moments, and that's why I have the delay as well. I'll cut myself off. I'll cut myself before I wreck myself. So done with it. I know there's a 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. I'm curious to hear your thoughts here. Because she said he's going to come back from losing a channel too, so I don't understand what the difference would be. Yeah, there would be no difference. You folks have to understand, when it comes to Jamie, it's not worth filing copyright. It's not worth going down that route. What you got to do is flag him for terms of service, report his channels for circumventing, and that's that. Now, I wasn't the kind of person that I didn't want to do that initially, but right now he's coming at my woman. If he's going to come at my woman, then that's my final straw. Don't come at my woman, okay? Do not come at my woman. You come at my woman, and then, you know what? That's the final straw for me. If I was coming at whatever woman that he has, and people are saying, James, here's the thing. You're talking like a big shot. You have this new girlfriend that you're not going to bring on YouTube. The same thing you guys were accusing me before I brought Dawn on. And now you know she's real. How do we know she's real? Until you bring her on, at least audio only, and then even show us who she is, no one's going to believe you have a girlfriend, dude. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't. You're a liar. Do you folks think that Jamie has a girlfriend or not? Do you think he has a girlfriend or not? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Do you think it's all for show? And if you do have a girlfriend, the smartest thing you can do is keep her far away from YouTube and don't attach your address to her name. Because if people find out who she is, they're going to make her life miserable. It won't be me. I won't stoop as low as you. But I can guarantee you many other people would reach out to her, and they would make her life miserable trying to get her away from you. That's why if you actually do have one, which I don't believe it, I won't believe it till I see it, right? That's why you're keeping her so far away. You know what you've done, and you know what you're going to get. You know it. You already know it. So done with it. Where's your response? Are you going to say something, or were you just saying one thing and then you're out? Lycan Moon. The Moon supports Eli and Dawn. So done with it. Is a Lycan Moon lover. She's Legion. Okay. So should I ban her? So done with it. You got a few minutes to respond to my question. If you don't, I'm going to ban you because you're Legion. No, he never goes anywhere. I really doubt it. No, you're right. You're right. But we can all stand tall here. We can keep growing here with good people and stand tall on this abuse. We need to take action, folks. This is bullying and harassment. It is preying on the vulnerabilities of innocent people, especially the women. Okay? Like I said, a lot of men are being abused by him too. But forget about the guys. Forget about us. I'm more concerned about the innocent, vulnerable women that he's preying on their vulnerabilities and exploiting them for content. And some of these women have gotten so hurt that they've almost considered ending themselves. I'm not on the side. I listen to both sides. I'm also always respectful. I try to understand both sides. Okay, you can stay then. No problem. I appreciate that. I don't care if you're part of the Legion. What I want to ask you, so done with it. Oh, I'm asking you a legit question because you know Jamie's watching you, right? And you know if you're a free spirit and free thinker, you will respond on your behalf, not in ways that you feel you need to respond so Jamie doesn't boot you. So if you're an independent thinker, let me ask you a question here. Do you agree with what Jamie's currently doing to myself, to Dawn, and what he's done to many other women? Now, don't come back and sit here and say these women instigated that. They did not. He started it. He's always done this. You are a woman that's either going to stand tall for women being abused by this man, or then you're so far gone, I don't know what to say anymore. Let me see. If you're part of the Legion, what I want to ask you, so done with it. Oh, I'm asking you a legit question. Because the stream is not cutting off, so done with it. It's your internet connection. Or maybe it's your 4G or 5G. If you're on Wi-Fi, you shouldn't have a problem. If you're on 4G, 5G, it could be a bandwidth issue. Lower your resolution. I broadcast in 1080p, 60 frames per second, 30 megabits per second. High quality. Is anyone else having issues? Because I just checked on my phone. There are no issues here. Jason says, I don't always agree with Eli, but I would never condone stalking and attacking family, girlfriends, children. What do you think about Jamie doing this to Dawn and other women? What do you think? And again, folks, is the stream cutting out for you? I think it's just so done with its connection. Jamie knows when I disagree with him. I'm asking you to answer a question right here in my chat, please. So done with it. When it comes to my girlfriend Dawn, or myself, or other women that he's preyed on their vulnerabilities and exploited them for money and donations, can you come out here? You're having issues too? Let me see. There are no issues. Give me a second. It's just so done with its connection. Yeah, no issues here. It's got to be on your end. It could be my connection. I don't know. Lower your resolution to 480. Go to the advanced settings if you're on your smartphone. Lower the resolution. I've got no problems, but I'm on Wi-Fi and I've got fiber, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Maybe you're on your mobile network and it's overloaded, and you need to lower your resolution. But that should happen automatically. Jason, I'm not having any connection issues. Yeah, it could be the YouTube server in your area. It could be anything, but there are no issues. Go back and watch the replay if you miss any parts. But what I'm asking you, so done with it, is to be specific. And you're being very vague. I think you're being very vague on purpose. If you're going to come out here and say, I don't agree with abusing anyone, okay. So I'm asking you specifically, do you feel my girlfriend Dawn deserves this? Do you feel, okay, so if you say you don't agree with abusing anyone, why do you support Jamie? I'm curious to know, like, you can stay here. You're not going to get banned. We're all good. You're being reasonable. I'm asking you a reasonable question. Why do you support someone that only creates hateful, abusive, and vile content? Why? It's a fair question. You are a supporter. Have you donated money? Are you a regular donor to him? Do you donate to him regularly? And if so, what do you donate for? Like, this would be an interesting conversation to have an interview with someone on. I just don't understand what value you're getting from that content. And if you say you don't agree with abusing anyone, that's all he does all the time. He attacks people every day. I don't know what value you're getting out of this. It's a fair question. If you folks in the chat think I'm asking fair questions to So Done With It, please Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if you feel the questions are being fair. $14 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. We've got 62 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. It's 4:44 a.m. Pacific, 7:44 a.m. Eastern. I got to wrap this up really soon. We're at where are we at? Because I had to cut the stream. I think we're like at an hour and 4 minutes now. Eli, stop trying to get so done with it in trouble. Excuse me, Sally? Trying to get her in trouble for what? I'm asking her a legitimate question. We already saw what she wrote, Sally. Sally, these are legitimate questions. My woman is being attacked and abused and massively harassed. And if you were on the receiving end of that, you'd feel the same way. So all I'm asking, so done with it, is an honest question. If she's a free thinker and she can go wherever she wants, and she's not in some cult-like environment, then how is she going to get in trouble? Who is she going to get in trouble from? Jamie? Who is Jamie? Does he own YouTube? You tell me, does Jamie own YouTube? I'm sick of this. Honestly. How am I getting so done with it in trouble? I'm asking her a legitimate question. And you're sitting there laughing at me, Sally, because you guys want to use this for content. I'm being serious here. Jason says, Don or any woman dealing with health issues or trauma should not be trolled. Men are different. They can handle themselves. Right. This is not fair what these women are going through. Men shouldn't have to deal with it either, Jason. But look, our emotions are technically different. We're supposed to be strong and just let this shit go. I'm not trying to get her to speak against Jamie. I'm asking her a legitimate question. And you're trying to spin it in the favor of the Legion. I'm asking her a legitimate question. Does she agree with the methods of the Legion? And why does she support that? It's an honest question. Tia says questions are very reasonable. Sally, honestly, you've been a part of this abuse too. So the bottom line is why can't we ask legit questions? Why? So done with it says. Sally says she wants to support you both. Well, that's on her. So I'm going to ask her legit questions about his content, and he can ask his audience questions about me. He asks his audience questions about me all the time, Sally. So why can't I do the same? Why does Jamie get special privileges? Does Jamie get special privileges? No! Folks, I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Give me a second. back live. We are back live. Welcome back to the show, everybody. All right. I didn't mean for that to happen. I thought I deleted the last track, but I guess I didn't. Shit happens on the fly. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm going to answer all the questions here, and then I'm going to go off the air in about 10 to 15 minutes. Don again says hi to everyone, and thanks everyone for the birthday wishes. Today is Don's birthday, and that's why this hits hard with me. Let's see here. Kayla? Kayla? You're deleting messages. I have to remove your mod wrench. I'm sorry, folks. For some reason, Kayla is deleting messages. So I don't know what's going on. I have to remove your wrench until I figure out what's going on. That is not cool. I'm sorry to everyone. I'll read the messages that are deleted. Yeah, Kayla, don't delete messages. Even let Sarah talk. Let her talk. She's welcome here. I've already mentioned that. You folks just don't seem to want to respect my wishes. I want to hear from certain people so we can resolve this. Okay? Let me make sure that everything is back to normal. So, I don't know what's going on. Let me read the messages here. Jason says, hi, Don. Happy birthday. Let's see. No, I know who Sally is too. It's okay. I listen, I don't need people going around and playing the tattletale game. I'm a grown-ass man. We're not here to play games. We're not the Legion. We're not fake instigated drama. We're not here for entertainment. We're here to speak the truth. I know what's going on. It's okay. Sally says, in my opinion, you put her in an unfair position because she should be able to support whoever she wants to support without having to speak against another creator. I'm not asking her to speak against another creator. I'm asking her to state how she feels. I'm asking her for her opinion. Just like Jamie asks people for his opinion about me. Why do I not have the same rights here? That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to go at anyone. I'm not trying to tell So Dumb With It to not support Jamie. I'm asking what do you support him on? Are you there for entertainment? Do you enjoy the content? Do you enjoy abusive content? Now, I'm not saying he does it 100% of the time, but he does it a lot of the times. Drama Unleashed, Sally makes some excellent points. Okay. Well, I mean, I just shared my opinions on that. I disagree with that. Jason, thanks, Tia. Good to meet you too, even if it's only digitally. Right. Right. So done with this. Some of the women around here have been very abusive to Jamie as well. Well, why have they been abusive? From what I've seen, it's all when you create fake instigated drama and use people for content and entertainment, they're gonna get pissed at some point, right? So you're only getting back what you give. You only get back what you give. That's all. Drama Unleashed, absolutely so done with it. Jason says it's Eli's channel. He can do whatever he wants. Drama Unleashed says, Eli, before you start in, I don't support anyone going at Don, but you are feeding into the drama with your responses. I'm standing up for myself and Don, Sarah, and that's it. And you know it. That's it. And the story. I'm not here to create any issues. I'm here to stand up for being bullied on the platform and for Don being abused on the platform. It's clear as night and day. That's what's going on. Contested the cat, I see what you are saying. Done with it. I think a better question is, do you agree with the unwarranted attacks on Don? Do you agree with the way Don is being bullied and or portrayed by Jay? That's a fair question. You can answer that. Jason says, hi, Don. Happy birthday once again. Thank you for the sunflowers. Don loves sunflowers. Kayla, by accident. Sorry, Sarah. Kayla, until we figure out what's going on with you, I'm going to leave your mod wrench. I'm going to leave you unmodded for now. You're welcome here, Kayla, but I got to make sure that this is not going to happen during the rest of the show. Contested the cat, respectfully, she is a new mod. Maybe you should explain that to her and all new mods. Kayla's been a mod on other channels before. It's okay. It's okay. Jason, accidents happen. Kayla, all good. So done with it. Contessa, it's hard to type specific stuff, but some things are not bullying. Laughing about Dawn's eyebrows is not nice, but laughing about a sarcastic face she makes at a statement isn't being mean. That's not what he's doing. He's attacking her looks. Come on, so done with it. Let's come on. You ladies try to dumb it down so you don't upset Jamie? Come on. Let's be real here. What if I did the same thing to you ladies? I'm not going to do that. I would never do that. But put yourself in Don's shoes and other people's shoes that are going through this. Kayla at Jason, I'm falling asleep with my phone in my hand. I'll put it down. Contested the cat, what about the other half? And don't say what other half. $18 thumbs up, 69 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday to your lady, says KD. Welcome. I'm not feeding into drama. I'm standing up for myself and standing up for Don. That's all. I don't want to rush. I'm good. Well, you'll get it back eventually. You're welcome here, okay? Everyone's welcome here except the people that have been banned. People that are welcome here have been reasonable. Okay? If you're going to come here and be reasonable, I'll let you speak. If you're going to troll, you're gone. That's the bottom line. Listen, I'm all for Jamie creating regular content and people supporting him when he's not coming at innocent women and preying on their vulnerabilities. Okay? I'm all for it. I'm not here to attack Jamie. I'm here to stand up against the bullying, the harassment, the hateful content. That's all. What is wrong with that? Am I doing something wrong? I mean, you ladies put your shoes in Dawn's shoes, in Tiffany's shoes, in Amber's shoes, in MD's shoes. I don't get it. I don't get it. Jamie has a history of attacking many women, including Dawn. You need to pick a side, just my opinion. I'm not telling people to pick a side. But I'm not going to deal with trolling or abuse here. If you are abusive here or you're trolling, you're gone. I'm here to create real content. I actually want nothing to do with the Legion. Unless he creates real content and he's reasonable and stops doing the fake instigated stuff, then it doesn't suit me. But because he has a large audience of Coach Eli haters, and that's his primary audience, that's why he's coming at myself and Don. And all I'm doing is standing tall on that. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Sarah, I saw your community post. To be fair, you weaponized Coach J against Jamie for months. Don't cry when your pit bull turns around and bites you in the... Come on, Sarah. Why would you say that? All right. Listen, you're entitled to your opinion, and I understand it's fake instigated drama, and I get that, okay? I just want the abuse to stop, okay? I want to be left alone. He comes at me unprovoked. He comes at Don unprovoked. None of us deserve this, okay? I found you on your channel by stalking Jamie's channel. Every time I go there, you are his content, so here I am to see what the fascination is. There's no fascination. Don and I are just trying to help people better their lives. That's all. And Sarah, you know what? All I've ever wanted is for Jamie to leave me alone and for the Legion to leave me alone and stop using me as their content unprovoked. That's all. Okay? That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to be left alone. Let Jamie go do his own thing. No worries. You yourself told me, Sarah, that, yeah, a lot of the stuff is fake instigated stuff. You told me yourself. We had a nice conversation in your chat or on your community postings. Okay? You didn't see my point. You want the drama to stop now, but you were okay with it when it was against him and you were using your channel against him and Coach. But that was years ago, Sarah. We resolved that. Why are we bringing up things of the past? Sarah, this is years ago. And we've all apologized for that, including myself. I've apologized to you, Jamie, and everyone many times. And all we were trying to do is defend ourselves and get it to stop. Tia says, Jamie has potential. I feel he could be an excellent creator if he would take some of the nastiness out. Right. Sarah, do you want another apology? Because I'll apologize to Jamie and you again. If you guys just leave us alone with this content, we'll just move on. That's all. We don't want any problems. But for some reason, you guys continue to try to stir the pot up. Jamie was actually defending you a few months ago when he started covering you again. Yeah, but then he kept covering me because that's what the Coach Eli haters wanted. And when he wasn't covering me, there were other people covering me through his network. It never stopped. So done with it. Okay? It never stopped. All we wanted to do is stop, and then we move on. He can do his own thing. That's all. Look, no one is tied to my channel. And if you want to go and support Jamie, be my guest. Even RJ Sandiford still supports Jamie. But he comes here too. But you know what? I accept him for who he is. And when RJ's here, he's very respectful. And when he goes there, he's respectful. Now, he said some things behind the scenes, but I've just learned that to be RJ. But at least I know who he is, and I know his intentions. I don't need any apology. No. Well, listen, that's the kind of person I am, Sarah. I'm not here to create issues. I'm not about fake instigated drama. I just want to do my thing, Don and I. Don and I do not want to be a part of the Legion content anymore. We don't. It's been played out. It's done. How many more times, Sarah, can we do the same thing over and over again? Right? That's the whole point. Okay? And I've been very nice to you too, Sarah. And I know that you're a part of the Legion. I know you say you aren't or you are. I don't know. It's confusing. Maybe that's part of the fun of it for you guys. I don't know. Eli, you have to ignore it, and you have to understand that it starts with you and that they are feeding off your reactions. So if you want it to stop, you need to stop talking about it. Okay, I'll tell you what, Sarah. I'll tell you what. Right here in front of you and the rest of everyone else, okay? I will cold turkey stop talking about Jamie for 1 month, effective after this show. For 1 month. Okay? And if he's still talking about me after 1 month, I'm going to come back live on June 16th. It's May 16th, Don's birthday. 1 month, 30 days. I'm going to cold turkey stop talking about him no matter what he does, no matter what he rebroadcasts, members only or not. And Sarah, he just renewed his channel membership. Well, Sarah, I started talking about him because even when I was ignoring him, he kept talking about me. I'm not going to talk about someone that's not talking about me every day unprovoked. Or that's not talking about me. Sorry. I'm not going to talk about someone that's not talking about me. He's talking about me every day unprovoked is what I'm trying to say. That's the right way to put it. I care about Jamie, but no, I'm not a part of the Legion anymore. Okay, I appreciate your honesty, and I respect that about you. Okay? You know that. You know you and I go back, and you know I respect your intelligence and the work you've done. You've done good work that a lot of people don't even know about. And I respect you for that, and I get shit about that because people don't know the real you. Some people don't know the real you, but I do. Okay, 1 month, you're on. I don't need to be on. Forget it. I'm not trying to, listen, hold me accountable. I don't care. I'm not trying to make a game out of it. What I'm saying is 1 month, cold turkey. If he's still going after 1 month, I'll be right back here. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Okay. There you see it. Okay, Sarah says, if he's still talking about you after a month of you not talking about him, I will join your chat on June 16th. Amen. Excuse me. Amen. Please smash the thumbs up. 18 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. 74 in the box. Dawn went back to bed. Good for her. You didn't do anything wrong, so... Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh, my God. That's fair. I'm being fair. You're right about that. You're right about that. Remember, Don and Eli are a team, so no talking about Don. Yeah, no talking about Don as well. So, yeah, that's it, Sarah. That's a good point, contestant. No talking about myself or Don after 1 month. We're going to go 1 month without talking about him. Now, in my audience, if you mention Jamie or anything, we're just going to ignore your comments. So let me make it clear, Sarah. I cannot control what people in my chat say all the time. And I don't want to silence people from saying what they want to say. I will ignore addressing their comments. If they're vile, I will delete them. Okay? X Machine, he has zero content without Eli. His true crime forays are laughable, and his roasts are about as funny as a wasp sting. Okay, that's your opinion. Okay. Okay, goodness, what a deal. Good luck in your endeavors. Peace. Thank you so much. KD, is it? So, yeah, it includes Don. So, both Don and I are not going to say a word about Jamie or the Legion for 1 month starting after this show. After 1 month, if he's still going, then we're right back here, right? And then you'll join me In the chat, okay. Maybe we should bring you on the panel, Sarah, at that point. See, the funny thing is, Sarah, here's the thing, Sarah. I think you and I could have created some good content, right? But let me mention something here, Sarah, out of respect for you, because a lot of people are giving me shit about respecting you, but they don't know the real you, and they don't know what happened back in the days, okay? No talking, no pics, no memes, nothing. One little slip up, okay? After 30 days, he'll probably still go at me for the full 29 days. On the 30th day, if he's still going, we're right back here. Okay? We're gonna give him the biggest shit test on the planet. Okay? We've almost got 80 in the box, like the good old days. See, they're coming back now. But I understand that you and many others care about Jamie as a human being. You care about him regarding what he's been through in life and all of that. Okay? And from what others have told me, I'm not speaking on your behalf, Sarah. If you want to share this, it's on you. I'm speaking in general from what I've heard from others that support him and like him, but don't like some of the content he creates, like the vile stuff. They have like motherly love for him. And I can understand that. I can completely understand that, Sarah. I really do. Okay? I can completely understand that. Give me a second. Give me a second. I know there are people that truly care about Jamie's well-being, that know him better than I do behind the scenes. Maybe he's trying to make something out of himself. Maybe maybe he feels this is his purpose. Maybe this is what makes him happy, happier than ever before. Maybe he feels like he's created something. I can understand that. But creating this comes with a lot of expense that no one should have to deal with, even as a creator. Is it worth dealing with all the backlash creating the type of content he creates? I get it. I understand where you folks are coming from. I'm trying to be extremely reasonable here. Okay? Smash that thumbs up. We got 20 thumbs up, 77 in the box. I'm going to wrap up by saying this to you, Sarah, then wrap up with the chat. I appreciate you coming here. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me just finish up with you first. I appreciate you coming here. I get it. I understand. A lot of you care about Jamie as a person. And I'm not saying I don't care about him as a person. I care about everyone, and I don't wish harm upon anyone. But at what point is he going to realize that the content he creates is not sustainable long term? And at some point, even if he keeps doing this, it's going to give him a heart attack. It's going to create health issues for him. Good morning, GLM. Timeline Tours. It's not James' decision to stop doing shows about you. Brian Silicone needs it's Caviar and Eli Khan. I know. And this is the thing. This is why I can't argue what Sarah's saying, because Sarah knows what's going on. I know what's going on. I'm trying to explain to you folks what's going on, and people aren't believing it, right? That's the cat creating chaos. He. Or sorry, creating chaos. Hate. Sorry. Jason, Jamie's well-being. That dude lost his reputation a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what to say anymore. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to give it 30 days. I'm going to give it 1 month. I'm going to ignore him, so it's Don. If you folks in the chat talk about Jamie, I'm just going to ignore it after this show. Okay? So I want to make it very clear, Sarah, if you're still around, that it does not involve my chat. If messages are really vile, I'll remove them. But I'm going to make people aware that we don't talk about that person. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. That doesn't count as feeding into it. Okay? But I can't sit there and police my chat. I can't sit there and police everyone that says something during a live stream. It's going to affect my show. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? I started calling it a pork chop just recently. Come on. So done with it. Be reasonable. I never called them pork chop until a week and a half ago, because it's gone on for 6 years. Give me a break here. You're so done with it. You're trying to nitpick every little thing. I get you care for Jamie, okay? I get it. You care for Jamie. He can't handle being called a pork chop after what he says about other people. You mean thin skin is what you're trying to say. Well, yeah, the thing is, if he's going to trash talk people, he's going to have people come back at him. But yeah, we're going to pull out of this. We're going to withdraw, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to give it 30 days. Exactly, March, says GLM. So we're going to give it 30 days. Okay? If he's still talking about myself and Don after 30 days, then we're right back to it. If not, we move on. Keep falling for what? Duck off. I'm going to ban you. You're not welcome here. Jason's going to still talk about him. I'm not done with this. Well, like I said, dude, I'm not going to acknowledge it. After this show, I'm not acknowledging it. We're gonna put it to the test. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna put it to the test. Okay? We're gonna put it to the test. I gotta get going, folks. I gotta get some rest. I gotta do my beard today. And then I'm gonna probably do a walk in the afternoon. Then Don and I are going live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. No, this has nothing to do with Sarah, Large Marge. Stop it. Stop it. Leave her out of it. This is my decision. I'm tired of you folks coming at Sarah because of whatever relationship she has with Jamie. She's not a part of the Legion, but she's still friends with him. And she cares about his well-being. Okay? I can understand that. She doesn't agree with the abuse and him coming at Dawn. She said that. That's not what she came here for. Well, she did say you're feeding into it. She shared her opinions. I made a decision to say, let's test it out. Don't spin things out of context, because that's going to make me mad. I decided to do this on my own free will. And Large Marge, I'm going to tell you this, okay? I'm just going to let you go. You're gone. Because you're here to start shit, and that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to stop shit. I mean, the truth of the matter is, Jamie's only getting what he puts out. My only interest was him coming at me and coming at Don. That's my interest. And when I heard about this noodle mash thing and all that, that touched the nerve. That hit me hard. I wanted to stand up for them. That's all. But I'm done. We're going to put it to the test. We're going to put it to the test for 1 month and see what happens. Okay? That's all. All right. Let me see one thing here before I go. Get your final questions, comments, and concerns in the chat, folks. We're going to be going off the air in just a couple of minutes. Sounds like a plan, Coach. Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. I made that decision on my own. I was not influenced by anyone. But everyone has an opinion, including Sarah. And I told her she was welcome here. She asked me, and she even said it's fake instigated drama. What more do you folks want? I want to create peace. She's no longer a part of the Legion, but she still cares for Jamie like many people do. I don't hate Jamie necessarily, and I care for his well-being. I'm just not happy with the shit he does. It hurts people, certain people. And I just want it to stop. So we're going to put it to the test. We're going to see what he does in the next 30 days. GLN, can you stream more outside of the tweaking hour? I sleep at night and I like live shows. Well, I'll do my best. I don't think I'm going to have to do these shows in the middle of the night anymore. I didn't want to do this show. But I wanted to tackle this head on and say, hey, Don and I are ignoring everything. We're going to be doing a Walking with Purpose stream later this afternoon to promote Don's birthday. It's going to be all about Don's birthday today. Okay? And any donations we get will go 100% to Don. We already have $13.04 US from Schwemmer, if he was here earlier. She's not going to be able to make the stream later tonight, so she made a donation. Thank you so much for that once again. All right, just going to wait another few seconds here because there's a 1 minute delay. I want to see if anyone gets any final thoughts in. And then we are going to go. We got 80 people in the box, just like we used to get back in the days. when I first started doing this. 22 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. I love people. I love all of you. I don't have hatred for anyone. If he behaves, I say we downgrade. Well, I'm not going to read that, man. I'm not trying to be vile or attack anyone. I've said some things out of frustration, and that's not the most mature thing to do, but it's been a very frustrating thing to deal with. And most other people in my shoes would have already taken so much action. And I've been very understanding and very reasonable. And I think there are people, even on the other side, that support Jamie that know that. Jamie trolls because he makes donations to pay rent and utilities. How would he survive otherwise? He can create real content. He can drive for DoorDash or Uber Eats. He can do freelance graphics design work and make a lot more money than he's making. He has many, many more opportunities than he thinks. Hello, everyone watching replay. Hey, Patty. Well, you're going to have to wait till I shut it down because the DVR is off. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, Patty, says Tia. All right, Don and I are going to be going live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific here, publicly live, right here on Coach Eli 2 for Don's birthday bash. Patty, Tia, GLM, anyone else that wants to come on the panel and be respectful. It's going to be about Don's birthday. It's not going to be about Jamie. We're not going to talk about anything. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to talk about life. We're going to just talk about anything besides Jamie, okay? I'm going to do a Walking with Purpose stream beforehand, probably a few hours before we go live. And, well, GLM, like I said a bit ago, Don and I are not going to address any comments after this show regarding Jamie or the Legion, okay? Or anyone in the Legion. We're not. It's impossible to moderate people, and I don't want to silence people, but at the same time, I can choose what I acknowledge and I don't. So that is what I'm putting out there, okay? Eventually, people will stop talking about him because it's not going to matter to us. You know, that's all. Yeah, I don't know. Well, then I got to remove those comments, GLM, because I was asking to not even talk about it in a roundabout way. If I think you're talking about whatever. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other, folks. We are out of here. We are out of here, out of here, out of here, out of here, out.